getting back to economics. Okay, I wanted to do this video. I was gonna touch on the last video that I did, and I want to rewind back to the top so we can understand what we need to do from the top and break down scientifically into details on what we really need to do to establish an economic base. So what is economy? Economy is the careful management of resources, the wealth and resources of a country, region, or nation, especially in its means of production and consumption of goods and services. So I checked in and I asked Google, what is the careful management of resources of the United States? And it's called the FWS. And basically, it's a company that watches over and manages wildlife, land, and make sure that everything is okay. It's basically like an overseer of the land that produces the produce that the United States then use to take and trade with other nations. The wealth and resources of a country, region, or nation. Okay. So how do we know the wealth of the region that we live in? Your particular city. How do you know? Well, we know what we have possession of. Do we know how much we have saved up? See, we don't have that many banks out there. We have some banks, but I'm gonna do another video to break down into detail these things that I'm talking about right now. But right now I'm just trying to start off from the top and trickle down to the bottom. So see, banking is a key thing there. Because see, these banks then dish out loans to the people that they choose they want to dish out loans. That's not what they telling you out there. So they holding your money. You basically loaning them your money, and they taking it and they flipping it. They can lose your money. They can do all kind of things, and you're not getting your money's worth out of that transaction. It's bad. It's a bad business deal all the way around. So we have to establish some control with the banking, okay? And we need to establish some control of managing our own wealth, so we can know how much wealth and resources we have in our region, in our cities, and how much we have as a nation. Okay, we need to have some type of overseer for that. Control of resources. We need a corporation that can grow and manage the resources of African Americans. Yes, this is true. We need. Okay, since the theoretical concept of building land, of growing land is still theoretical. It's in its infancy. I might be ignorant on it. I probably can go still do some more research on that. But I know that you don't need to grow resources with land. You can grow them, just by careful management. Okay? So we need a company that can manage these resources. Okay? We need a company that can watch what our wealth is doing. See if it's building, if it's growing, kind of like a Wall Street. Okay? Land is beneficial, but it's not needed in the world of economics. This is true. You don't need land. Okay? Economics is esoteric. Okay? You don't need land. And we need that African American Trust Fund. We do, because if this trust fund can go into as an extension to that corporation that grows and manages the resources, that trust fund could be, a way that it could provide opportunities and help to people, If we could somehow lend the money to this trust fund, take it, then flip it, and then have the trust fund grow or have the corporation grow, and then take some of the profit and supply benefits for the people. Manufacturing. We need to develop produce so that we can serve our people in produce and trade. So we need more manufacturing companies. See, manufacturing companies provide jobs. Okay, so if we have products that we can manufacture, okay, our own products that's authentic, then we provide service and trade. Okay, and at the same time, we're providing jobs. Okay, produce is also good for negotiation. You know, if you got a product and it's useful, people want it, people need it, you have a bargaining chip, you have a bargaining tool, you can try to get something good out of that trade. You know, so this is the reason why manufacturing, we're low on manufacturing. We need to increase that. Networking, build relationships with our Africans of the diaspora, Africans on the motherland. Okay, and then work on relations with other nations. Okay, right now we kind of shaky with our relationship with other nations, but what we could do is we could work inwardly. Okay, you know, with our relationships with our brothers and sisters all across the world. You know, if we can develop that, we could develop a system of trade. Okay, there's lands and plants that don't grow here. You know, it's all kind of things that grow in Jamaica and in Haiti, in the Caribbean, in the islands, in South America, you know, in Europe, in Africa, you know, all around the world. There's different things going on. You know, if we can't establish a network, you know, we don't have ambassadors, you know, and diplomats going around talking to these people, and we can't establish, you know, back and forth trade with boats. If we can't establish this, then we're not gonna be having a functioning economy. Okay, so every nation has to do some type of trade in order to build that economy. Okay,